Morning, Jarvis. Are you there?
Yes, Mr. Beardo, I am here.
Good to hear your voice, Jarvis. So what have we got this week? Anything I need to be alerted to?
Yes, sir. Twin Paranormal have struck 2 channels and Smug Puppy isn't happy with you.
Twins are doing channel takedowns and Spike Puppy's not happy. Let me have a look. No, that's alright. Let the other channels deal with that.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh? What's the problem, Jarvis?
Lainey and Ben have taken down one of your videos, sir.
Lainey and Ben taking one of my videos down?
Defamation.
With defamation? Right, yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this. Right, we're gonna have to take them down.
Of course, sir. Takedown protocols initiated.
Take them down, Jarvis.
Kill mode activated, sir.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Take the channel down. Don't kill them.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, so you should be. Activate Lainey and Ben, nuke number 2.
Plasma cannon activated, sir.
Plasma cannon? No, we're not killing them. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to wipe your program. I could do with another AI. Maybe a female AI this time.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Self-destruct shit! Beardos, weirdos, boils and ghouls. Excuse me. Imagine not turning up dressed for the occasion. Now, this is my 3rd go at recording this video. Why is it my 3rd go? Because I don't want to come across the wrong way. And my initial video recording was angry. The second one was more fact-based. And in with that, I aligned with everything Pablo has said about them pair. Now, despite that intro, I am not going to war with Lainey and Ben. I know you're all sitting there and you're thinking, oh, go on, Beardo. Go on, Beardo. Me going to war with Lainey and Ben, again, is the wrong decision. For a few reasons. The first reason, and probably the best reason for me not to go to war with Lainey and Ben, is nobody cares about them anymore. They have, as my friend Pavel has rightly said, flushed their channel down the toilet. Clearly, they blame me for that. They have taken a video down. They have put in a claim of defamation. And we all know that that claim of defamation is absolute bollocks. I'm not going to get into the video of why they think it's defamation. I'm also not going to repeat everything Pablo has said. Now, let me make this very clear. I agree 100% everything Pablo has said. I have seen the proof, and I have seen more proof. And if they want to escalate further, then feel free. I'll go to court. I'll win. Why will I win? Because your entire online persona is a lie. It's a lie because one of you doesn't even use your real name, do you? And I'm not talking about the nickname. I'm talking about the last name that you've given to the newspapers. Speaking of which, I have approached all of the newspapers that have featured you. I have emailed them all, and I have offered my side of your story. I've had some contacts back, but I'm not going to push it. Why am I not going to push it? Because the same reason I'm not going to go to war with Lainey and Ben over what they've done. Because by me going to war with them, I start to make them relevant again. By me using their names, they start to draw viewers back in. Because the Spooky 2 Year podcast is dead, they can bring Yasko in and the same 200 people are going to watch it. Joy. Yasko may want to be aware of what he's aligning with and just how much negativity is associated with that channel, but that's up to Yasko, and at the end of the day, fake is fake, and Yasko's channel is every bit as fake as anything Lainey and Ben have put out. I have seen that man debunked so many times, it is unreal that people believe his crap. And that's why I won't fight back, especially with more videos, because I don't want people going back over to that channel, back into that community, because at the moment the only people commenting on the videos for the most part are their moderators, and let me assure you that those moderators are in on the joke, they're in on the lie, they're in on the deceit. One of the problems right now that I have is with that community and with arguing with them, it'll bring their community over here being toxic. My community are going to defend me, I'm going to defend myself, I'm going to fire back at them, put out a video, people are going to watch their video to see what they say about us, to fire back, and it's just this vicious circle that I really cannot be arsed with. You see, I have learnt over the last few months on YouTube, what I have learned is that sometimes silence can be deafening. And I put a community post out the other day. I am, of course, going to fire back. And then I sat there like they're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting. And if it never comes, they're going to be really, really pissed. And this is the only firing back I am going to do. If you want to take the defamation as far as you want, please do. But listen to me first. You will have to go up in front of a judge and say, we faked our haunted house to make money, and those two fine gentlemen over there, because that's what we are, called us out on it. We will then say, yes, Your Honour, that's exactly what we did. And here is 12 plus hours of footage between the two of us breaking down every editing mistake, every flaw in their videos. Now, added to that, you go to court, you're going to have character references, everything will get dragged up. Now, my character references will come from active police officers and magistrates. Why? Because of a job that I did 2 years ago for a while, where I worked as a contractor on behalf of the magistrate courts. I was licensed in a particular area that I am now allowed to speak about, as long as I don't mention specific cases. But I dealt with a criminal element. I worked alongside the police. Most of the police in my local area have known me for years because of my work on the doors and my work in security. So character reference wise, I am squeaky clean. I have a level of vetting that the Home Office will look into because of the type of work that I did. You see, I also worked with vulnerable people. In fact, part of my caseload was specifically vulnerable people because I worked with them better than others did. So please take into account before you take me to court your backgrounds, my background, and our family's backgrounds, because that could get brought up. Now, my family are squeaky clean. For example, and I'm not aiming this at anyone in particular, none of my family have ever been arrested. None of my family are banned from every supermarket or shop in their local area for, I don't know, say shoplifting. None of my family have ever served time. None of my family have ever gone to prison for assault or drugs or anything like that. Things like that could get brought forward if something like that is lurking in the background. Now, I know what you're thinking. You said about a name not being real, but Beardo's not a real name. The only reason I was called Beardo in the beginning because of a YouTube channel that I used to run called Bearded Geek Live, where I unboxed all of this stuff that's behind me. The reason I had a channel named Bearded Geek Live was A, I got a beard. B, I wasn't allowed to have an online presence where I used my real name because of that job. Now I don't do that job. The nickname Beardo was given to me by a guy called Jimmy Barnes nearly 5 years ago because I got a beard. Now, take all of that aside, I will be quite happy for the rest of this channel's existence never to have to dirty my mouth or my audience's ears with the words Lainey and Ben again. In fact, much like before, for some reason you randomly struck me, I'd given up. There was the odd, oh, what are they up to now comment. And in the lives, people would ask, well, I don't know, I don't care. And that's how I wanted to stay. You see, even if you bring back your fake ghosts, people will know that it's you I'm debunking. But I'm not going to get Lainey and Ben. I'm not going to personalise Lainey and Ben. It is going to be that couple are back. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Scene by scene breakdown of the video. Not the people. Because you're unhinged. There is something wrong with you where you want to fight this hard, knowing full well you have lied to everyone for years. The national papers, TikTok, YouTube. You have lied to everyone. About everything. There is nothing truthful about you. I have had so many emails of people telling me how many kids actually live inside that house. So many emails from your friends or ex-friends, which they probably are, and on some occasion family members telling me all sorts about you. And I've not used any of it to my benefit. And do you know why? Because I'm better than you. I didn't put a defamation claim in against you when you painted me out as the face of online bullying. Do you know why? A, nobody watched it. B, it was almost funny. The lengths you went to after I'd left you alone to try and silence me, shut me down, and make me look like the bad guy. And do you know what happened when you put out that piece of shit video in which you lied, manipulated, bent the truth, and showed half a story to make yourselves look good? Do you know what happened? You doubled my subscriber growth. A huge part of my community is now made up of your old channel members and subscribers. And you forced Purple's arm into coming back because he defended his friend who defended him when you messed him about and nearly destroyed his channel. And now Purple's channel is bigger than it ever was because of you two and how nasty you are to people and how toxic you are to people. But I'm washing my hands of you. This channel is doing better without me getting into arguments with you or the other people that I've argued with. In fact, when I just straight up debunk and laugh and joke, I do better for it. I don't get into arguments with Lee. I just crack jokes and I get out the piss off ghost spray. And my videos do better because I'm a happier person when I'm just having fun. And you can't, no matter how you twist it, make out that I am bullying by having fun. When I'm having fun at liars, grifters, charlatans, and I'm showing them up for what they are. That's not bullying. But it's also why I don't feel the need to feature you or use your names ever again. I am absolutely 100% done with you. You're a waste of my time. You see, me featuring you or trying to debunk you or the people you associate with because they associate with you could come across as nasty. I could feature Yasko videos now to damage your reputation further just to teach you a lesson. But that would be mean-spirited of me. Now, the Shape has zero issue with you and debunks Yasko all the time. So I'll just tell people, go and watch the Shape. Go and watch him debunk everything Yasko does. It's hilarious. Why would I feature videos that are, on average, under 3,000 views? I'd be taking a step back 6 months to be featuring you guys. Because nobody watches anymore. I mean, even when you do videos on Really Haunted, you get half the viewership that I get, despite having 136,000 subscribers. And over 1,000 videos. The only videos of yours that do well is anytime you say Zach Baggins. And you guys seem to be on Zach Baggins like white on rice. Why? What is your issue with Zach Baggins? Is he fake? Yes. Is he full of it? Yes. So are you. He just does what you did, but better. And at least he left his home. He wasn't as lazy about it. Or he's not as lazy about it. And then you've got these little weekly paranormal things where you're trying to slowly loop around and bring back in Dave and Andy. And your own audience, not mine, your audience called you out and was like, hang on, you can't have Andy. Andy's your psychic medium's ghost. Why would he be there? After all, you said your psychic medium was fake and so was a ghost. Why are you talking to that? There are a handful of debunking channels, and I don't speak for them, and they don't speak for me. And if you bring back your ghosts, they're probably going to debunk them. If I ever feel the need to debunk you, it'll be matter of fact I will debunk frames and scenes, not you pair. Because I am sick to the back teeth of hearing your name. So keep doing your Spooky to your podcast, because that is nowhere near as egregious to me as the stuff you were doing before. You see, you ain't pulling the wool over people's eyes. You are promoting people who pull the wool over people's eyes. And I know you know they're fake. And everyone else knows that anyone that aligns with you. And while you're sat there thinking, you killed our channel. I didn't kill your channel. You did. Purple didn't kill your channel. You did. You killed your channel by playing games and assuming you were smarter than me and smarter than Purple. You're not. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, lying about being teachers, not a smart move. You lied to your audience over and over and over again, but you couldn't remember which lies which one of you told. And as for your personal lives, I don't care. I don't care if you stayed together. I don't care if you split up. But I will say this. Instead of sending text messages to friends or psychic mediums about the problems within your household, why don't you talk to each other? Because beyond this content creation, beyond your fame seeking, beyond all of that, you're not even celebrities. You were never celebrities. You were TikTok famous for 5 minutes and YouTube famous for even less a time. Your family and your family values should be paramount to you. It should be your priority. You have a beautiful baby. Focus on your relationship so that baby gets brought up by 2 parents. And maybe keep off the lying about ghosts, etc. So your kid doesn't grow up to learn that lying is a way to earn money. Because that's a bad example. So, Lainey and Ben, keep the defamation. Get rid of the defamation. I couldn't give a shit. At the end of the day, everyone that wanted to watch that video already saw it. The video was quite a big video. People already saw it. People took what they wanted from it. People have already seen you for what you are. And there is plenty of other content out there just showing you faking or just showing how manipulative you really are. This isn't me rolling over and showing my belly. This isn't me backing down. This is me saying you are wasting my time. You're wasting my audience's time. And should you be stupid enough to take this to court, you're wasting the court's time. And you know whose pocket that'll hit? Yours. Not mine. So, weirdos, boils and ghouls, going forward, I will carry on the exact same way I've been going. You've noticed I'm a little bit less personable about people these days. There are certain channels that I'm like, that's just going to kick it off over here. I'm not having anything to do with it. Anyway, so, in the comment section down below, I don't want to hear about Lainey and Ben. I don't want to hear about it. I'm done. I am so done with this crap. It drags my mood down. It drags the channel mood down. It drags the community down. I don't think that this community should have to lower itself to their standards of this cat and mouse behind the scenes. I'm going to report you and I'm going to... You called me the face of internet bullying. And do you know how I reacted? That was a bit mean. You're the bullies, not me. That was it. That was it. Despite everything that has come into my email address about you pair, I've not used a stitch of it. Since that claim went in against me, I've had more and more and more emails about you, what you really do, what you're really up to, what you really like. I don't care. But if you come after me with another bullshit defamation claim, I will come after you with everything I have within the confines of the law. Is trying to start a war with me to get more views on your channel long-term sustainable? No. Especially when I don't feature you guys. Even if I pulled down every Lainey and Ben video that I've ever put on my channel, do you know how much difference it'll make to me now? Zero. Because everyone's already watched that's going to watch. You might get the odd one or two come in. The only reason I leave them up is some people are still coming in from your community like, I've heard a lot about you and you're not what they claim. And I've watched your videos and you're right. I didn't destroy your channel, Lainey and Ben. You did. You did it with bad editing and bad personality traits. I just highlighted everything that was wrong with you for everyone else to make their own mind up. And they did. Peace and love. Beardo out.